Looks like I'm live. Welcome to the Cult Cinema. I am Aaron, and wow, that's Severin. I know it's a bunch of stuff today. We got some releases, and just a few minutes ago, we got some news, which definitely has me in a FOMO state of mind. And what does that mean exactly? Well, it's fear of missing out, because some of Severin's bundles, they're going away before the sale. So if those bundles aren't sold out after the sale, then your only option afterwards is to buy the movie separately. And there are some nice bundles and some fairly inexpensive bundles. And hey there, Matt. Hey, Chris. I didn't see your messages come up there. But man, so needless to say, hey there, Alan. Thanks to the name of one of these releases, you can bet, hey there, Griff, that I'm definitely not going to be monetized today. So you feel like donating, much appreciated. There you go. It's in the comments. It's in the description thing down below. Morning, guys. But if you've seen the announcement, you know monetization is not a possibility for this video, so I don't even know if I'm going to try. But let's go over the announcements first. Let's do that. For those that don't know, for those that are newer or just coming in here or don't know who I am, and say, who's that guy with the Bruce Campbell type of shirt? Well, it'd be me, Aaron, and this is called Cinema. Severin is having a sale on June the 25th, June 25th to the 28th, I think. Hey there, Alan. Hey, George. Hey there, John, man. Welcome. So I'm having a month of videos on that. I will be sending you links early this week to my patrons for the big Patreon videos. Hey there, Kubrick. So make sure that you're there for all those, as well as the upcoming Cult of Giallo video. But right now we have news, all that newsy type stuff to go through. And my hair is actually grown to a length where I kind of like it right now. I do, actually, for the little bit of hair that I got. All right, so let's look in. Let's put this up on here first, so I can see your stuff, man. I can see my stuff. We'll get into this. Don't worry. We'll talk about this a bit. I wish Jamie. Did I tag Jamie? I should tag Jamie because good friend of the channel's Jamie Blanks, really great guy. I'm sure he would have something to say on this because it's Australian. So I'm sure he would know. So what I'm doing right now, before I get into everything, is I am putting all the wordy type stuff right here so I can read it when I can't see the screen. Are you guys ready for this? I'm just going to go full screen for it for now, and you'll see my face a little bit later. 8 a.m. in Australia right now. Maybe I'll text you. I won't text Jamie. All right. So we're first going to Twitter. We're going to look at the news. We're going to look at the announcements. So first off, here it is. Everybody knew this was coming. Joe D'Amato's Endgame was the least best kept secret coming up from from Severin Films this month. I think we all knew this one was coming. And the one that I think is going to be I know we got Jess Franco. I know we got Joe D'Amato. I know we got Lucio Fulci. But you know what's going to sell? Do you know what is going to sell? I shall tell you. Hey there, Chris. What is going to sell? This next one, this Intervision title, much like Frankie's, Frankie and Pals, whatever the hell that was called. This is going to sell like crazy. The Masturbating Gunman. Yep. The Masturbating Gunman is an Australian film with a Asian writer, and it is kind of a homage to those pinky violence style movies. especially the more extreme ones that are kind of insane back in the day. And it has an alternate title. And this alternate title is The Masked Avenger versus Ultra Villain in the Lair of the Naked Bikini. Directed by show director Mark Savage, starring Robin Brennan, Colin Savage, and Peter Beltons. And let's look at a description here of this film. Masked Avenger is a hero in the modern world. He destroys his enemy with kung fu fighting, handsaws, and guns, but with one small hang-up. At the sight of a woman, the Masked Avenger immediately begins to gratify himself, no matter what situation he is in. The evil helmet Gunta plans to impregnate a virgin in order to have an heir, and the woman he has in mind is a nun, Sister Mary, who happens to be the Masked Avenger's sister. Gunta has a plan to stop the Masked Avenger from getting in the way, organize a gang of strippers to keep him preoccupied, until Sister Mary is pregnant. So that is the Masked Avenger. Oh, sorry, the Masked Avenger, or as we're calling it, the Masturbating Gunman. This will be an Intervision title for those. I know. Did you notice that? I was going to mention actually. Thank you. Yes, it does. It looks like the girl escaped from the Vinegar Syndrome logo. It's like sleazy, you say. I definitely want to be put on here. I'm glad somebody else but me noticed that. I thought it was just me. All right, before I go any farther and any more of the news, I have to ask, who's getting what? Who's getting Endgame? Who's getting the Masturbating Gunman? Be honest, because I'll be honest with you right now. The Masturbating Gunman or the Masked Avenger versus Ultra Villain in the Lair of the Naked Bikini really, really kind of intrigues me. And being an Intervision title, you should be though there have been Intervision titles that have been Blu-ray, expect this to be DVD. You can I'll accept Gunman. See, it looks insane though. That's the one that I want. And the Francos. That sounds wrong, Matt, but I understand what you mean. Kind of need some trailers. I might go in blind. Guys. I'm not gonna lie on this. I got a feeling I might like this more if going blind. And if you're the Masturbating Gunman, then your mother's probably warned you about going blind. Dad joke. Inappropriate dad joke. But that is not all the news from Severin. No. Because before the sale starts on the 25th, what's going to happen? Well, some of their bundles are going out of, or they're being taken out of the system. So there's some bundles. We're going to look at them. If you want to get them, you have to get them before the sale, before the 25th. Now, just so you know, all these titles I'm going to show you, all these titles are in bundles, will not be on sale anyway when the sale happens. So just so if there's anybody here that's thinking, well, I'll wait till I only want one of the titles, and I guess I'll get maybe a wait on it just in case it'll be cheaper during the halfway sale. None of the titles that I'm going to mention in the bundles are going to be on sale for the halfway sale. Now the Black Friday sale, if they're still available, yes, they will be. The 69 copies. Older titles. That's what you usually look. Older titles and new stuff is what you look for when it comes to Severin. But here we go. Oh, there, Brian mentioned me. I got to say, Brian, I appreciate the fact that you put my stuff out there. There's some jerky people that don't actually look at it, though. All right, so here we go. It depends, Craig. We don't know if it's like insane, but sometimes that can be good because it can go off the wrong way. So here we go. The first bundle that is going is the Spider Island bundle. So let's check it out. Let's check out these bundles. So what is going? The Blu-ray is region free. So for my friends out there in the UK land, I was talking to you, yeah. This may be our last time to get that cool little spider and the exclusive web store comic book. So it is $60 American. You get the film, the Blu-ray of Horrors of Spider Island with the slipcover. You get the exclusive Spider Island comic book, Le Morte dans la Filet. I totally pronounced that wrong. And the House of Spider Island figure. Horrors of Spider Island. Why did I say House of Spider Island? Horrors of Spider Island figure. So this bundle is here till the 25th. If you want that jazzy looking spider, if you want that comic, you'll probably get a slip with the movie. But if you want that, then yes. Do I get a notice when you? Not all the time, but because I'm working from Facebook to bring up this here Severin message, that's how I noticed. So there we go, the Spider Island bundle. Anybody looking at this one? Because from right from there is the NOSFERATU in Venice bundle. And you guys know this. I don't own this. Why don't I own this movie? Because I'm poor. But this is definitely my jam. NOSFERATU in Venice comes with NOSFERATU in Venice. I know, you're surprised. It comes with the movie with a nice little slip there. It also comes with an 18 by 24 poster of NOSFERATU in Venice with, of course, the great Klaus Kinski. It also comes with a NOSFERATU in Venice art print, and a Klaus Kinski enamel pin, and a floaty vampire pen, P-E-N. So there you see right there. Let's look at the stuff. This is the poster you get. I like that movie. Like some people rag on it, but I'll be honest with you, I really like this movie. Christopher Plummer's here. Donald Pleasance. See, look, you got Klaus Kinski, Christopher Plummer, Donald Pleasance. Here's the pin right here. It's a pseudo-ludo pin, so you know it's going to be really good. Do great. There's the pen. Let's look at it a little closer. So we get as close as we can get. I like some of these gimmicks though. Like this one especially. There's the art print, which I do kind of dig actually. And there you go. This is the NOSFERATU bundle. It costs $58. That's the cheapest bundle so far. And you know what? It's actually pretty good. You get a poster and a print, an enamel pin, a pen. Have I seen my? Yes, I do. I own My Best Fiend. Actually, it's a really good film. And of course, the film, which I definitely recommend. Now, for those that watched 30 Coins and didn't pick this up yet, like me, there's also the De La Iglesias 4K bundle. There's two different De La Iglesias bundles. So there's for $126, there is the 4K bundle where you get Perdida Durango, The Day of the Beast, a men's t-shirt for El Día de la Vista, I guess, Day of the Beast, and a woman's sizing t-shirt for Perdida Durango, a temporary Perdida Durango tattoo, and 2 enamel pins. So let's take a look at this. Hey, the video store review. It's very different than the original NOSFERATU the Vampire, and I think that's why some people don't like it as much. But I enjoy it. Okay, come on. No better pictures than that. Okay, So we got t-shirts and everything for that one. So there's also the Blu-ray edition if you want to go 4K. Maybe you're a Blu-ray person. For $113. It's only like $13 less though. You can get the Blu-ray edition of both films. You can get the Perdido Durango shirt. You can get the men's Day of the Beast shirt, the art print, the temporary tattoo. Hey there, Dennis. And the enamel pins, 2 enamel pins. Some are any of these bundles ones that people either got and they're really like love, or they're thinking, okay, I want to get one of these bundles before they go out? While I'm waiting for you guys to answer that, there is the more pricier day of the bundle, $238. So what does this have? This has a lot, actually. So you get the 4K Perdido Durango, the Day of the Beast, NOSFERATU in Venice, A Scream in the Streets, with the X-rated version of it and a slipcover for all these films. Art prints for the De La Iglesias and NOSFERATU in Venice. You get not 1, not 2, but 3 enamel pins. 2 t-shirts, a NOSFERATU in Venice poster, and exclusive to this bundle, a fetus chair. I'm not even joking. Couldn't make it up if I tried. All UHD's Blu-rays are region free. So here's the thing. Even though the Perdido Durango shirt is a woman's cut, you can get it for your better half, or you can just figure out what your size is in that and get it anyway. For it does not matter if it says men's t-shirt or woman's t-shirt. If it's a nice t-shirt, this guy would wear it. Yeah, surprise. Back there, yes, it would be, wouldn't it? The fetus shirt. Only $230, man. There you go. I would kill to have some of the stuff. The March 2021 bundle is going to be gone as well. So let's see what's in the March 2021 bundle. I don't remember. Here we go. It's the bundle, $117. Perdido Durango 4K, The Day of the Beast, NOSFERATU in Venice, and A Scream in the Streets. Hey there, Joel. Yeah, that's it. See, this is your only time, Griff, to get the fetus jar. So you don't want to run out. There. See, somebody is talking about the Perdido Durango bundle. Really, really want both those films. Severely do. So as always, shameless plugging of the channel. By the way, if you're here and you like what you're watching right now, or even if you don't and you just want to feel happy and nice and all that good stuff, then please hit the like button down below. It is much appreciated. It helps out the channel. Share, subscribe, hit that bell notification thing, and do all that jazzy stuff. There is a Patreon and link and a merchandise link, and there is a donation link. I'll even put it there for a little bit while we go through. Shameless shilling over. Time to get back to what we're doing. Okay, let's look at the April 2021 bundle. Hey, there's Cinematech. And there's some good stuff here, some really good stuff. So we get the classic Horowski film, Santa Sangria. This is a really good film. This is the 4K release. It is an amazing disc. We get William Girdler's epic Grizzly. I love Grizzly. It is one of my favorites. We get Day of the Animals. I also love Day of the Animals. Why don't I have these movies? Because money. Because like all the rest of us, because money. And I have not yet won the lotto. One of these days. And Deep Blood. Did you like Jaws? This isn't Jaws. Did you like Cruel Jaws? Okay. Then you're probably going to like Deep Blood. You're also going to like the cover to Deep Blood because it is so cool. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't do a Deep Blood t-shirt because that would have been awesome. Your vendors are oh, nice, Joel. Walking the Edge. I did an order for a Vinegar Syndrome title because I was gifted a gift card last night, actually, and I did it. I did it the wrong way. I picked the wrong. I picked an old type of what's the word? I didn't look when I was doing the payment, and I picked an old payment type that I don't have anymore. So I had to email them today and ask them if I could do it over because I don't want to lose, obviously, the gift card because that's how I could get it. Oh, we're going to get to the nature bundle. That's an expensive one. Oh, man, I so want that. If I did win the lottery, I would open up my own store or start my own label. I would be doing a lot more of this, actually. Probably a lot more. I'd have a nicer camera, that's for sure. And I'd probably try to do. I'd podcast. I'd probably do a bit more traveling, and I would probably hire a couple editors. That's what I would probably do, actually. I have seen all the Sharknadoes, actually. I've seen all the shark movies. How could I be friends with Master Chaos and not have seen his film? All right, Santa Sangria bundle and is limited to 300. This is a sexy one, guys. This one is $97. It's only one film, but it is a classic film. It is one that you will, once you see it, you kind of don't forget it. It really, really sticks with you. Hey, the Rejects, welcome, man. What are you thinking about all this stuff? Are you buying the masturbating gunman? Oh, seriously, because Rejects, if I can do it, I am. Oh, you did actually wrote one, at least one. So this one here that's going to $97. What do we got here? We got the Black Lightning poster. So if you partake of a little of the herbs, then Black Light poster is kind of cool. Among other things. Yep. He did quite a few movies and still is doing them. There is a Santa Sangria Digipack with 4K UHD Blu-ray plus the CD soundtrack. We also got a temporary tattoo here, an enamel pin, and amulet. Amulet. How do we say that? Amulet? As long as you don't say omelet, I guess. So amulet. We'll go with amulet. And a red Santa Sangria t-shirt, which is gorgeous. It is utterly gorgeous. This is a film. It's a classic. It should definitely be in everybody's collection. In my opinion, it's not yet in mine. So I'm going to be a hypocrite by saying that, but it will eventually, one of these days, Santa Sangria, you will be mine one day. All right, and now let's look at the last bundle that's going out of print. And this may be the big one, guys. This may be the big one. For a lot of people anyway. It's the second most expensive bundle, not the most expensive. That was the $238 day of the bundle, which is stunning, but it's the Nature Revolts Picnic Basket Bundle, limited to only 300. You didn't get shipping confirmation yet, Dennis? Did you pre-order any of the bundles, the everything bundle? Dude, that picnic basket is like, it's awesome. Look. Reject Films does some great videos, by the way, guys. So if you have not been checking him out, make sure that you do. But if you're watching my video, then you're watching Reject. And if you're not, you should be. Otherwise known as a Yogi said, hey. All right, so we got here the Nature Vaults Picnic Basket Bundle, limited to 300. I like this one a lot. I showed this one to my better half. She balked at the price, and I got quiet. So it has William Girdler's Grizzly, which is a classic, really, really, really good film. Uh, Day of the Animals, also by William Girdler. And I actually really like Day of the Animals as well. I think it's really cool. Oh, Matt has it too. Deep Blood, which is a cool little shark film. A shark film that I never thought was going to come out. So that was Severin has been putting out those nature attacks type of films, those cool little films that I never thought were going to get releases. There isn't a Severin. They do that sometimes, you know. I remember when they were doing the Cruel Jaws one, rejects. I saw the bandana, right? And the bandana had like, I think it had like Sharkmania or something like that on. But maybe there was like maybe some of Hogan's guys or WWE caught sight of it, caught wind of it. So they actually ended up changing it. They're just putting like Cruel Jaws or something on there. There is the 22-ounce cup, actually. So there, yeah, we have a red. It's like it's not quite the red Solo cup, but it's kind of the red Solo cup. We have a Girdler pin. I think it's Girdler. We got a sticker of a bear eating the arm off of this grizzly bear, off this girl, and looks like he's doing more than eating the arm off of her. But there you go. We get a figure, a grizzly figure, an official grizzly figure. We get a basket, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I've seen some of your videos there. This is a full, like, this is actual picnic basket. It's an actual size picnic basket. You get the T-shirt for Day of the Animals, which is okay. You get the T-shirt for Grizzly, which is freaking awesome. Gerlington, thank you. I was not sure. Answer design not final. It's like ice. It's like the when you buy wrestling tickets, right? You know, card is subject to change. But yeah, so there we go. We got 2 T-shirts, a picnic basket, a figure, a sticker of a bear looking like he's doing something completely inappropriate to the lady, a 22-ounce red cup, an enamel pin, and 1, 2, 3 Blu-rays, 2 of which have limited edition slipcovers, 170 American. It's a nice one. I definitely can't afford that one. So I am very jealous of the guys that were able to get this one. It's a very, very, very cool book. And remember, guys, every single one of these, like it says right here, we're going to be retiring several bundles when we close on our site a few days before the mid-year sale on June the 25th. You can find a complete list of bundles, which we just looked at, that are going way below, along with links to order. Act now if you don't want to miss out. If I could pick one package, what would it be? That is a really good question, and one that I definitely want to answer. Honestly, it's between the Day of the Bundle, or if I could pick, like, get pricey, near the bundle or Nature Vaults. It'll be one of those two. Like if I had unlimited resources, if I had limited resources and I could pick just one, then I'd either grab like the NOSFERATU in Venice or Santa Sangre. But that's a fantastic question. Because these bundles are so good. One thing they do well, Severin does bundling. They do their merch stuff better than any other company. And we get excited like when once or twice a year, Vinegar Syndrome hauls out the merch, which is kind of cool. Thank you, Josephine. I really appreciate that, man. We had more. I had more unfortunate news today, because someone that I care about is unfortunately just found out that he had stage 4 cancer. So my thoughts all my positive vibes go towards them right now because that's kind of a rough time. It's been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a week. But you know what? This talking to you guys, I don't want to be depressing or anything like that. It's uh, I spent my childhood with these people. Like literally, I didn't like. Uh, I grew with my grandparents, but my mom like was around a lot. Like and like my dad, I got to know like later on like wonderful like fantastic people that I'm very very close to today. But when I was younger, I spent a lot of time with my best friend actually, and his dad was like the was a principal of our high school, and we would actually even when we were like kids like elementary school, we would actually go and like we'd hang out at his place and just play horseshoes and do all the stuff that young kids do. And all throughout high school, we were extremely close. I was very close to his family. Like it was his dad that actually got me interested in stocks and bonds and trading and all that type of stuff. I was one of those geeky kids that read like the the Wall Street Journal. So unfortunately, he found out today and was put up on Facebook. I sent off condolences and a message to him, and hopefully, I don't expect to hear back because right now because it's a crazy time. But it was a shock. But I'm here to talk the nice stuff. So there's a bunch of bundles that are going. Let's just go to Severin. Let's just go right on the Severin site. Let's go right there. I'm not gonna. This video is not get monetized. Like I mentioned, masturbating gunman at least like 20 or 30 times already. There's no monetization this video is going to have. That's for sure. Uh, so shag it. Let's go check out the website. There are people online that are expecting Christopher Lee. And then, are you serious? No, no, Sam, they go back 6 months. Uh, that Lee box, that looks amazing. Mon Macabra's Hunting Ground, I think, is also Hunting Ground. I got Hunting Ground right here. Now, Hunting Ground is by the guy that did Blood Ceremony, actually. Jordy Grow. Which is it's a cool title. I haven't got a chance to watch Hunting Ground yet. I want to soon. I'm like backlogged on movies that I got to watch and things that I got to review. I'm doing a review on two films actually. One that I got to watch last night, and another one that I'm watching later on today, which I'll be doing a review of. I got a review and ranking coming up too soon as well. So keep an eye out for that. I know, like this is a year like people thought, and hearing from Heath a while back and from Serial at Midnight, great channel. He basically, he talked about the fact, 2021 is not going to be, it's going to be like paring down. It's not going to be quite like 2020 was. Like 2020 was kind of like the peak of it all. And it seems like it's like we're re-peaking again. Like we're getting like so much good stuff coming out on a regular basis. Is that still scrolling? I'm not doing a show that much. What the hell? The Lindsay box set. The Lindsay box set will be on sale. That's one that will be on sale, and I do. If you don't have the Lindsay Baker set, get it. It's you'll regret it if you don't. You regret it if you don't get it. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, let's face it, Warlock. When it comes to collecting, there's a few non-exploitation titles actually. I'm not quite sure, like which ones do they still have. There was The Other Side of Hell, I think, which I think is gone now. But there was a few non-exploitation. Josephine, if you're into the non-exploitation, also look at Mono Macabro because they have a few non-exploitation titles as well. I know because I got one of them. Where is that? I'm kind of wondering which merch is going to be like clearanced out too. You come around and tell us. I knew you would, man. The Lindsay Baker, but I think it is limited. I think all their box sets are kind of limited, aren't they? Let's look. Let's look. Let's bring it up. Let us look at the Lindsay Baker box set. One of my favorite box sets I own, actually. Not even a word of a lie. And I love the T-shirt too. If that Paranoia T-shirt goes on sale, I recommend getting it. The material, by the way, for that T-shirt, it's baller, man. It's super soft, really cool, fits well. The Severin T-shirts, by far and large, have been so damn good, like such good quality. So 78 region codes listed in features. They don't say the limited edition on this of it here. Maybe they do down here. Let's just find out. They don't say. The Alliance set sells for $600. Are you serious? I should have bought the Andy Milligan set just to sell it. But I don't do that, do I? But this is such a good set, guys. The complete Lindsay Baker Giallo collection got Orgasmo, So Sweet, So Perverse, A Quiet Place to Kill, and Knife of Ice. 4 very, very good Giallos. One of them is extremely tame compared to the other ones, actually. $60. Well, it's not gonna be 100. Yeah, $60. That's not pricey actually when you think about it. So you're getting 4 Blu-rays with features, 2 CDs. So it's CD soundtrack. So I'm breaking it down. It's like what? $15 per Blu-ray, not including the CDs, which you're getting as a bonus. Half the MSRP, yeah. So Sweet So Perverse getting a deluxe release from 88 Films. Like these are so good. These are so good, and it's worth it. Really, really, really is worth having all these films, and to watch them in the order. Watch Orgasmo first. Like often people say, like, well, which one do I watch first? Can I go on? No, watch them in order. There's no real connecting thing other than Carol Baker and the song. There's a song that is promptly played throughout Orgasmo. It's actually a fantastic song. It's a fantastic song too. It's that Brad got her for Cardona and Gregory couldn't get her for a box that's named after it. It is. I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, she may not think like too much of her of her work with Umberto Lenzi, but I'm going to put it to you to this way right now. She's got more to be proud of here. She's got much more to be proud of here than she does with the with the Cardona set. But maybe like the Cardona film she's in is probably the PG or the G-rated one. It's probably a pretty tame film aside from Animal. It is a great set, Cinematic. I definitely recommend that. We'll look at the features as well in a second. Orgasmo's here. So Sweet, So Perverse. Great film. And I think A Quiet Place to Kill is where the song plays again. where you hear it at and normally if you just watch these out of order and you just hear the song, you don't even notice it in the like it plays in the bar and that you go to a nightclub. But because you've watched these in order and you've seen the first film, Orgasmo, and they go into the bar and you hear that song playing, it just you're like, oh, it's coming back. It's a nice like throwback to their first film together, and what that song meant because the song has deep meaning within Orgasmo. Exactly right, Joe. You do hear the song again in A Quiet Place to Kill, I think, at a nightclub that they go to, and because you've seen the other film previously, you got this big, you get this kind of a rush of. I did anyway. I got this kind of like, oh man, I love when you do that. Of course, because four different titles. Knife of Ice is probably the tamest of all four of these titles. You're not going to get a lot of the sleazier stuff or the over the top like kills in this. No, Lindsay didn't do the Argento West kill. That's not what he was about in his giallos. Like I've mentioned on her several times, and I'll mention this when I go doing the Call of Giallos. We're going to look at different types of giallos, and there is the Argento-ish murder set pieces. Giallos is what I like to call them, and there is the Lindsay and other people do these what I like to call the jet set giallo, and that is basically ones that obviously deal with can deal with like cheating and money and heirs and inheritance stuff like that. I thought John Sorrell looks like Dawson. I don't know, man. Like, give him credit, man. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, people was it? There's a movie came out recently, like it was Giallo, and they're like, oh, that title has nothing to do with the movie. Like the Giallo titles rarely have anything to do with the movie. What the hell are they talking about? The Gamma set is amazing, Dennis. That's one of my favorite sets that I got. It is just impeccably done. But this is the one I definitely recommend. When you're looking at the Severin stuff, I 110% recommend checking out the complete Lindsay Baker Giallo collection, if I can get it in my mouth there. And I won't go over all the titles today because I do plan to do a few videos over the month. We're doing a Severin month here on the channel. We have 5 must-buy titles in the upcoming sale. That will be coming up, actually. Don't watch it on Tubi. Like you can, but here's the thing: Tubi's got commercials and all that stuff, and you're not going to enjoy it as much. You're not. Free media meal shipping offered on. Now, here's the cool thing too, as well. I think that, like, you can correct me wrong, guys, but doesn't the free shipping like go off or get if you got a higher price to get free shipping during the sale? So if you want to get any of these bundles, by the way, these bundles, if you hit the mark, you're going to get free shipping on these bundles, and you're not going to get them during sale. Oh, in the Cardano. Oh, yes, right, where the dog, quote unquote, gets killed. Yeah, no, but it doesn't. Thank God. I mean, like, thank God some animal doesn't get killed in the Cardano films, because 90,000 cats, like actual cats, get thrown, whether they get killed or not. They definitely get hurt. Beaks, the same thing with some of the birds, and like if you're watching like stuff like Cyclone stuff, there's like sharks, and unless like he's way better than I thought him, there's no sharks get hurt in some of those films, and as other animals as well. Cardano was known for that, actually. Animal. I guess he didn't like animals. Maybe he got at a like bad time at the zoo when he was young. The Blood on box set. The Blood on box set is back to stock. Are you serious? I thought that went out of print ages ago. You gotta be. Are you joshing me, my friend? Are you joshing me? Because I don't think it is. No, nothing there. I was going to say, because the Blood on one has been out of print for a while. No, again, like for me, Reject, the way I see it is like I like Tubi too, and I watch things on Tubi. But I won't use Tubi to make my decision on whether I'm going to buy a movie or not because I know that it's not the same. It's not the same vibe. That being said, I do. I've watched Tubi several times. When are they announcing the rest? Probably like over next week. Oh, then you're gonna. Yeah, well, the UK is smart that way. I mean, like some people are like, I want to see the complete movie, and there's a thing to be said for each one, I guess. But for me, uh, I don't. I mean, I'd rather, and I hope I don't know if the option's there or not. In the Cardone set, I don't own it yet, but I own it. Like I bought it. I bought the everything bundle. But I'm hoping that if there's ones there that have like really kind of like some serious, like animal cruelty stuff in it, that there's the option for an animal cruelty free thing. I know that Shameless did that for Cannibal Holocaust actually. They gave an animal cruelty free. I think Grindhouse Releasing did it too. For Canada, what is the for Canada? Now this one's gonna be exciting. I I like the post-apocalyptic stuff. I'm hoping it's not like, well, obviously it's not all post-apocalyptic, but I'm hoping we got all the post-apocalyptic stuff that we're gonna get, and we're maybe Jello, maybe something different coming for the next two, maybe documentary. Big cat person. Joel, you just gained points on board, man. The Hemisphere sets. Well, that was a really good set. I love that set. Yeah, sometimes you just need to see the movie, but other times there's movies like The Caller, which you should never watch anywhere but in the Blu-ray because it's such a good film. And then there's stuff like Masturbating Gunman, and I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to check that out before you bought it. I think it's still screening. I wouldn't expect it anytime before Black Friday. It literally would take views away. Like it literally could take people away from screenings if they were to put it out now. Savage Treats and Tubi or the Blue Meat. Oh, there you go. See, there's always exceptions to that rule, but that's Aaron's rule, so it's not your rule. So there you go. That's why it's different. The color does rock actually. I kind of miss. Then your center had this short-lived streaming service called Exploitation TV, and like I got it right away as soon as he got it because they said their streaming service wasn't going to replace, obviously didn't their films. It was going to be used to fund like some of their films, and they did like they used a streaming service to fund some of their films, and then they cut down the streaming service. I guess it didn't do that well, but I actually kind of liked it. I discovered a few things through Exploitation TV that I might not initially have done. Things like Winter Heat and stuff like that, which I think I'd seen once before when I was a kid. Yeah, kid. Yeah. Hey there, Anton. Welcome, man. What else can Martino put out? Like the all at this point we got the five well, there's a lot Martino, but what am I saying? But like for me, I like it's the Jowls and stuff like that, and the proto pseudo Jowls that they can do. A Fulci Western, I would love. I mean, we got enough. Oh yeah, the kid definitely a joke. I love that. I love that. Here's movies for kids, and then they put it like the one about the bit like a nuclear holocaust, which you gotta love. A peanut butter solution. Well, it's a cannibal movie in a lesser like meaning of the words. Ragnar, like yes, he is, but it's not the focus of the film. Like you'll get a lot of cannibal films, and it's a tribe or there's a bunch of cannibals, and it's real. That's the focus. That's the gore. The cannibal thing's the focus of the film. Cannibal Man is that's not the focus of the film, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Did I get an American? I wish I got an American correction. I don't have any of the Cauldron films yet. Which exploitation subgenre would I rather live in? Exploitation, 100%. I don't even go to the next one. I love Australia. I would love to go to Australia. Just got your notification. Nice. Let's see where my package is. I can't sing. So they're still saying arrived by June the 15th. It is now in Nova Scotia. It's actually going pretty fast. Again, from Mississauga, went to Ontario, Mississauga, went to New Brunswick today. Went from New Brunswick today to Nova Scotia. Yeah. Good question. Do I ever take a break? I have actually. There's been some times, Reject, when honestly, especially recently, like, as you know, you be yourself as much as you can on YouTube, but there comes times when things are super hard. Like this last couple of weeks have been tough for me. So you at those times, like either I don't do anything at all, or I gotta just shove myself through and just go through. And for me right now, like it's just oh man, like it's my savior. But at times I've had times where I'm like I don't know if I can do this anymore. You know, you look at views, you look at all that type of stuff, and you don't want it to get to you, but you know sometimes it does. But yeah, like I've taken breaks before. I almost closed my channel around twice, but I ended up like going in a different direction, kind of revitalizing it. The idea is to try to just try and like take time for yourself when you can. And for me, and I'm not sure for you where you're at, but like every once in a while you just switch it up, because you can get to a point where you seem like you're recycling. I've been there, man. Like, kind of took a break when your divorce started, but it's like you said, sometimes it helps. Definitely, the live stuff especially. Great feedback. There's a great group here, a great group of people, and obviously, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate all you guys here. I went through that. Divorces are hard to go through. They're like people don't understand. You're like, well, you escaped from like, oh, that was a bad experience, and it may have been or it may not have been, but the thing is, it's still, no matter if the relationship is good or not, it's like a death. It really is. It's like, you know, this part of your life has gone over, and it's kind of like, because you're divorcing yourself from a part of your, not just from a person, but from a lifestyle, a part of your life that you knew that you were kind of become comfortable in. And as someone that's gone through that, I get that. I just lucked into like my better half who still tolerates me. So, but if I didn't have her, I think I'd be a hermit. That's what I would do. Because no more after this. She's amazing. He did great. Although he booed my joke, it was a horrible joke. So don't blame him. I'm a dad. I'm like 50. I tell horrible dad jokes. Not just horrible dad jokes. Which is weird because, you know, I was almost, you're not gonna believe, I almost at stand up. No, don't at all. Dude, I had somebody like give horrible news today, and that was on stream. Never. That's what we're here for. We talk movies. We support each other. And if you ever need to chat, man, you know where I'm at. On or off here. Jokes are the best. No, I actually I grew up like watching SCTV, which is Second City Television. It was a Canadian like skit show. John Candy, Eugene Levy, Joe Flaherty, Andrew Martin, people like that. Um, so for the longest time, I thought, I'm going to go into acting. And one of the things like I wanted to do was to be on something like that, and to be on an SCTV type of thing, or a Kids in the Hall type of show. Not so much a Saturday Night Live. Actually, that was not my jam. The worst thing you can do is keep it inside. Vent, talk to people, get things out, cry, scream, chill with your friends, but don't keep it in. Oh, one of my favorite comedians is the Australian guy. Oh, God, what's his name again? He had a TV show, and he swears a lot. And I'm desperately trying to think of that Australian comedian's name, and it is killing me. I do actually. I plan on hopefully, like if my plans go the way that I want them to go, Griff, uh, then I plan to go kind of all in on this. Jim Jeffries, you're right, Joel. It's Jim Jeffries. I plan to go all in on this as much as I can. So from more videos from Morocco, videos from Canada, videos from London. Hopefully some videos from other like from different places, and a podcast. More and better merchandise, because then once I get Morocco, I can like hit up some people to help design some stuff. So yes, I'm going all in. It's the A train. I got a partner label. We looked at Martha actually from the Vinegar Syndrome site, but then we realized we wouldn't get the 50% off on that one. So we looked at what we could get for 50% off, and we're still waiting to hear back actually to make sure we can do the order. Because we made a problem with the order. It was our fault actually. We just got to get it fixed up. From Morocco, it's the cult of cinema. Where we plan on. I do have one SCTV box set. Fortunately, only one. It's one of one of their 90s, 90, not year 90s, but the kind of the when they're doing their stuff from. Hey, Rejects man, have a great evening and hit me up anytime. We should do something together, by the way. We should collab sometime. I would love to have you on the channel. But yeah, it was during their when they went to and like kind of replaced Saturday Night Live for like so many weeks. Yeah, I'm not even going to remotely try to monetize this video. Not even remotely, because it would not work well. Well, I gotta say that's one thing that I do enjoy is it's a great it's been a great community. I'm actually doing a live stream tomorrow night with Flipataku. So if you know his channel, hopefully you do. Then I'll be on there. I'm not quite sure what we're talking about yet. I think it's a bit of a surprise. So I'll be on there tomorrow. And of course, I work, do stuff I've had with. Of course, I've been on Sam and Dave and Master Chaos. Um, God, I've been on a lot. Daisuke, who is again was such a nice guy. Yeah, it comes down to like it's really insane. It comes down. It's really random. But in all honesty, Master Cass is doing it right because I basically I so a lot of my videos I get kind of monetized, but you don't make any money on monetized videos anymore. Like back in the day, before I was able to monetize, you made a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money. You made money on monetization. Now it's changed. The algorithm is very much different right now. So if you want to make money on any money at all on here, you're a YouTuber, you want to do YouTube, it's a thing you want to do in the future, boys and girls, well, then you look at merchandise and look at Patreon, buy me a cup of coffee and stuff like that, because that's how you can do it. Never rely on monetization. It's a nice bonus if it happens. But if you ever Google like some like YouTuber and say, how much is this YouTuber worth? Then yeah, I'm not worth much. It's weird. I mean, like AdSense is you don't get a lot. Like if I have a video and it's got like 1,000 views or a couple thousand views, that might be like if you're lucky, that might be $5 or $6. On Joe Rogan, I wish, man. Do you think my camera would be this crappy if I did? Oh yeah, I gotta. I started to watch his unboxing video earlier on with his better half, and it was on my lunch break from work, and that's around the time that I got the bad news today. I was like, okay, I got to be in the right headspace. I got to watch this later because I really enjoy his stuff, right? So just so you know, we had like a troll in here for a second, and no, not today. Fuck off. Oh God, yes. But we kind of like she is a good sport. And like I'm different than Master Cast in the way that like Master Cast buys stuff and then he shows her. Whereas like any advice you get just do what you like to do, what you like doing, man. That's the best advice I can give you. Just go on and like uh don't uh don't do what I just did. Don't talk to the trolls. Uh, but just go on and just whatever you want to do. Keep it light. Keep it stuff that you're interested in. Uh in my, if you like movies, if you like wrestling, video games, or whatever, just do what you like to do. I recommend keeping it like politics free, because that unless you're doing a political channel, because that's you half your audience when you do that, when you get into like stuff like that. And like for me, for instance, I tend to hey there, Sierra. Thank you. I hope it's been a rough day, but it's good to be here. It was nuts what happened there, Ice. I mean, what a shame. I mean, Tony is Mr. Tony is such a nice guy. Tony's such a nice guy. I mean, he really is. He's a legit nice guy and a gentle soul, right? That's 100% right. The more you acknowledge it, the effect the more they do it to you. It's just the wrong timing right now. We're like, you know why? Like I came on at the beginning. I told you guys why. I'm different though. I'm I'm like not a gentle soul in reality. So keyboards are a good thing for people because you want to stay away from me when I'm angry. That's that's the whole. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Canadian. You get it. But no, it always hurts. Like when you see a YouTuber, and it was so nice. It was the first, like, it was the Vinegar Syndrome, like, unboxing that we'd seen, and he was doing it, and he was like going through really, really nice. He was opening stuff up, and what a dickish move for somebody. Oh my God! Like, what's left? Like, how bad has it gotten? Like, how bad has your life gotten at that point? That's the enjoyment that you get. Oh, CR. Definitely watch Tony's videos, by the way. But Mr. Tony the Dad, was doing his Vinegar Syndrome unboxing, and he ended up having to do it in basically in two videos. And the reason was because somebody from Reddit or Discord or somewhere like that decided to get on and just like start like spamming, like, just wasn't even able to stop it. Like, it was just had programmed it. It botted it. So it was like probably one person like botting with under different names. I'm just like scrolling down all kinds of racist comments and stuff. So yeah, it was definitely an evening, and because I messaged him after I had to stop the first video. I'm like, man, don't let him get you down. Make your video. I think he waited a little bit, and he came back, and luckily he didn't come back. So he got to do the video. Casino, but is there really? See, you gotta hate that stuff, man. It's just sad. Seeing it happen on Twitch. See, I like this now. I got a Twitch account, and this is attached to my Twitch and my Facebook. So this is going live in 3 places. So there's people maybe watching me on Facebook, and Facebook there's no you can't, if they comment, I can't see it. Yeah, it's like that's the thing. Like and I got to the point, and I know you won't like this word because I know you kind of don't agree with it, and that's okay. It's fine. But like, if it really got to the point where it was like where the trolling was getting that bad all the time, then I would go private because I'd have to. I would never go up the channel, I don't think. But I would go private because at that point, then you're just, hopefully some of you guys will follow me. Release date for the Jamie Blank soundtrack CD? I think it's in July sometime. Alan, I heard from Jamie and Wall. I don't have a release date on it yet, but as soon as Jamie lets me know, or if I hear from Wall or Jamie first, I would definitely let you guys know right away. I'm going to be reviewing a couple more of his CDs actually coming up in the very near future. So I don't want to tell you yet, but one of them might be Shockwaves. So one of them might be Shockwaves. No, I'm never gonna be famous. I've been doing this for like 9 years, this guy. So if I was gonna be famous, I would have been famous before now. Most of the time. Now, what happened to Tony was one of those rare, one of those experiences that nobody ever wants to have, though. They were literally trying to get his channel taken down. Hey, Cobra, welcome, man. They announced extra for Scream Factory's House of Wax. Oh, let's check that out. So I am going to check and see. All right. I can't believe those bundles are all going. Like, what a time to be broke, eh? We're all broke. We're just the sale's over. It's not like me. It's not like a like, oh my God, I can't believe like I am the one person in the world that's broke. A sale just ended. We're all broke right now. Where is the House of Wax stuff at? Is it on like Twitter? Let's check it out. So who announced it? Dawn of the Discs or Scream Factory themselves? Because so often lately. Here we go. Cover and bonus details from Daily Dead. Okay. So let's look at the art first. Let's do that. Show Factory. I always say Scream, and so there's the artwork for gorgeous artwork, by the way. I like CW. So. So let's look at the features here. So Scream Factory we have to look at the official cover art and list of bonus features. New 2K scan of the Interpositive. We got new Die My Darling interview with actress Paris Hilton. I do like Paris actually, so that's good. That's cool. The Tale of Blake and Page, an interview with actor Robert Richard. Organ Grinder, an interview with composer John Ottman. I like John Ottman too. To Me, They Live and Breathe, an interview with makeup effects artist Jason Baird. B-roll and bloopers video cast commentary. All the rest seem to be ported over stuff. From location, Joel Silver reveals the House of Wax. Wax on design of House of Wax, the house built on wax. Alternate opening, Jennifer Killed. Gag reel, vintage interviews, vintage featurette. So actually some really good features on here. Hey, Mr. Tony, man, we were talking about you, man. Did you? That's it. Tony, he felt it. He felt it in his bones. He knew we were talking about. I pimped out your videos and we talked about trolls. I love this art. I really love this art. Just like, I just want to see this. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is utter gorgeous artwork. I got the steelbook of this, and it's brilliant. I think it's from Australia, but it is such a sexy looking release. And it's got Paris Hilton too, so I gotta like that. I like that as well. But we've gone over Severin. We've gone over that. We got a lot of Severin coming up this week. The Severin sale. We got a ton of stuff coming up. Thank you, Warlock. But there we go. We have gone over everything. Are you getting the masturbating gunman, Mr. Tony? Normally it should have a slip. I'm guessing it's going to slip. Head Industries. I'll check them out, man. I am Aaron. You're the Call of Cinema. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. If you haven't, on your way out, before you leave the door, before you get ready to put the kettle on, hit the like button, share, subscribe. There's Patreon, there's merch, there's donations, all that stuff, all that jazzy shill. There you go. Let's focus on the good stuff. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I'll see you here again soon, right here in the Call to Cinema. Have a great evening, and check the Severin bundles before they're all gone.